Hey guys, ColdBrew here. Welcome back to another Diablo Immortal video. The best place to farm legendary gear, enchanted materials so that you can upgrade the gear that you have already is here, and it's actually outside of a dungeon. It's called the Library of Zoltan Kull area, right? Is this one right here. I'll explain how the farming goes in this one. You might have seen videos before. This area right here is filled with all around with just enemies that you can attack, loot, and just kill. There's quests at all times. There's a ton of things to do throughout the area. But the best thing about it is this part right here, right? I'll show you to the left. It's called the Kull's Hidden Chambers Lost Page Collection. 0 out of 5 I have right now. Number of tombs, 0. When you click on this, you actually can enter into a portal. And through that portal, you can actually start getting some treasure. Right, it's all about the treasure in this game, right? Getting upgrades. I'll show you exactly what I mean and how this works. So in order to activate these hidden chambers, you have to collect some things that are called the golden pages. All right, those golden pages are randomly appearing and spawning throughout the map right here that you can see, and there is actually a map with highlighted routes and where each and every one of them are. Basically now everybody knows about this area, so it's gonna be difficult. You might need to go at off times where people are not so oftenly online and actually farming these locations. So the lost pages, these golden pages that you see on the ground, are kind of hard to get anymore, but still you can still try and go and do these routes together with your buddies. It's best to go in a party of 4 so that people are just slaying everything, finding the books and claiming them before others. These are where all the pages are right now on the map. There's a link over through the Maxroll website where every single page exists at the moment, right? But these pages do not exist. Let's say 3 pages right here at the bottom. It's usually going to be just 1 in this part and then 1 in this part and so forth. And when you collect the 5, you actually have 1 tome, all right? 1 tome actually allows you to get into a chamber. The chamber might have some loot. If you get very lucky, you will even spawn a world boss, either the Hydra or the Sandstone Golem. Those are random when it happens, and I think there's a cooldown also between spawning those bosses of about 30 minutes or so. There's a recommended route also in the website from Maxroll where you can go right here and then you move on to the next area, you move then to the next area and so forth, and you do this rotation all the time. You keep on moving, killing, looting, and getting everything. It's one of the best ways to get some gear, and we did it last night for a little bit. I collected over 10 tomes, and I have the recording of everything and how all the looting happened. But it's highly recommended that you go and try it out. You'll get some upgrades to your gear. If it's not that that crowded with others, it's gonna be easier for you to collect the lost pages. I tried it on Hell 1. Now everybody's at Paragon, so everybody pretty much is in Hell 1 farming this area. So it gets difficult. If you can, try and farm Health 2, but that's way more difficult for even a group of us. We were like almost all close to Paragon 10 and still had issues into going in there and killing the enemies. We had to do some dodging here and there, but we managed to pick them up. So the following will be just some recordings of me just looting up the dungeons, and you can see where and how much gear I get. So this is me opening a tome, going into the magic portal. I had 5 tomes. I'm just going to show you some of the recordings that I have saved up from last night's farming. So you get here, these are randomly generated areas, all right? It's not the same area each time, although you might see some of these footages being the same. It's not really challenging, but if you do enter and farm it in Hell 2, go into Hell 1 to open it up, because the gear that you get in Hell 2 will not be available to you until you reach Paragon 30, which will be a long time from now, like at least a week or so if you're farming really hard. So make sure you opening these up when you get to Hell 1. Look at that, I get a legendary from this part right here, from the chest. You don't get that many legendaries, so it's not like a legendary every single time you open this portal. So don't think it's like a crazy area, like a bugged out area, but it's a very good area compared to everything else that we know right now from the game and where to farm in the game. So I opened many of these, and many of them are different. None of the ones I opened actually summoned the Hydra, so you'll not see it throughout this video, but I did show like a little bit of the Hydra before. The Hydra is a world boss, so you don't have to worry about that. Somebody else summons it. You can still get there and kill it and get some loot, hopefully. But it is a very good thing to actually farm these if you can. especially the enchanted dust that you get, the scrap material. All of those are helpful to upgrade the gear that you get all the way to rank 6, which is kind of the easier part. And yeah, look at all that enchanted dust that I do collect. So this area is just fantastic. If you can, get a group going through your clan, go there and farm it, especially at weird times when not so many people are online. That's the best bet that you can. During weekdays, I'm guessing it's gonna be quieter and not so many people will be grinding, but who knows, depending on the server and how busy it can be. Like after a couple of videos being posted over on YouTube that I saw, the area was packed, so I thought might as well make a video about this so that more people know about it. It's like it's no real trouble, just sharing the knowledge about the game. It's really all about getting more information. There's definitely more areas about like this in the game that we just don't know about, or they haven't been recorded by Maxroll, although those guys had access during the beta. All right, the game still is in the early stages, not even a week of the launch. So I hope we find more of these stuff so we can do more videos, more content for you guys, and of course help you in your Diablo Immortal journey. Guys, if you found this video helpful, by the way, consider subscribing if you haven't already and clicking the like button. That really helps out with the YouTube algorithm and, you know, getting this video hopefully to more and more viewers out there.